Alright class, today we'll be learning about right triangles. You may have noticed that my handwriting's improved ever since I've left upon my last video facing some allegations. I'm not going to say what they are. They weren't bad, but if you are watching this right here, Jumbotron, this video right here, this one right now, is for you. Alright. Right triangles. What are right triangles? Let me figure out how to explain this. Right triangles are triangles, you know, they have three sides, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like all triangles, you know, they're they're polygons. You know, the polygons, which are the ones that all have right, you know, straight sides, and the straight sides connect to make a shape. You know, it's a polygon. This has three sides, 3 vertices, I think they're called. But you may notice this little square right here. Right there. You might wonder, you know, Satirmath, why is that square there? And I'm glad to, you know, explain to you why. That's what I do on this channel. This square is right here is used. I should keep the marker. This one is used to indicate that it is a right angle, which is equal to 90 degrees. You're gonna have to be patient with me. Which are 90 degrees Fahrenheit. These right here. Meaning that this side and this side are 90 degrees apart from each other.
Cat.
Who was that?
Cat.
Just ignore them. Alright. This side is 90 degrees, meaning that if we continued this little line right here, they would make a T shape, a perfect T, not a crooked T, an ugly T, you might say. Alright, just had a leg cramp. Like this one, like an X. No, it would make a T if you continued the lines on a 90-degree angle. These two parts, you might not know this, are called legs for some reason that even I, the great genius Satirmath, do not know why. It's not going to be important, so make sure to not memorize that. This side right here, no, this side right here is called the hypotenuse. You might have learned that in one of my earlier and more primitive videos, squares. Go check it out. This side is called, where the C is, now, the side, the long side, the diagonal side, you might call it, is the hypotenuse. Now, a common mistake, or is common? I don't know. A common mistake is that people confuse this when it's not presented in this way, so that if you turn it, this doesn't stop being the hypotenuse just because you turn it. No, it stays like that, the diagonal side, even if it's straight. It's always opposite to the 90-degree angle that you see right there. Hypotenuse. These two are legs. Now, right triangles can be found everywhere in both nature, humanity, mechanics, everywhere. You can't escape it. You know, they're always in my brain, they're always in my head, they're always talking to me, you know, right triangles. Some common places you might find right triangles would be, let's say, grilled cheese sandwiches. Let me just shut up for a second. Grilled cheese sandwiches are honestly the best. They're honestly the best type of sandwiches in my entire life. You know, two pieces of toast put above, no, around some melted cheese, some grilled cheese. That's the kind of stuff that, you know, that's God's food, honestly. It's underrated. Found everywhere. Another place would be let me find out real quick. Would be maybe like cabinets. Not the kind of cabinets that you see nowadays, you know, the new cabinets, the Gen Alpha cabinets, you know, that they're square. No, I mean the like cabinets, drawers, whatever you want to call them. It's like go like this and this. I'm gonna try to complain about drawing backwards the least I can in this video. Like that, you know. Alright, they've got one side up, they've got the square right here, trying to keep it up, but they've also got this diagonal piece of wood or metal or whatever the cabinet's made of, holding this part up so it doesn't fall over and break everything they have on it. You know, if you have some of grandma's favorite flowers, I don't know, right on there, and it falls, then grandma, she ain't gonna be happy. She ain't gonna be happy with the pot, with the dust. Alright. You can see a right triangle right there. That's right there because one side is holding it up, one side is on the floor making sure that it doesn't tip over, and this side is supporting this top side. Because if you only had this side, then this side could bend or something. This would come crashing down, so this helps prevent that. They're found everywhere. You might be wondering, how do I calculate the length of this part? You're not wondering that right now, but I need to add some video material. The formula for finding the length of any side on the right triangle is something called the Pythagorean theorem. Kind of alliteration, or what's it called? Rhyming. Pythagorean theorem. A squared, that means a times a, plus b squared, b times b equals c squared, c times c. Now, you might have noticed that I've labeled these a, b, and c right here. You want to find out at least the length of two of these sides before knowing the next. Now to find it, you need to replace whatever variable there is. You need to know some algebra for this with the number you're working with. So let's say this side is 1. So this is 1 squared. We're trying to find c here. This side is b, which is going to be 2 squared. And this last part we don't know. So to solve this, we're going to find out 1 squared, which is 1. 1 times 1 is 1, plus 2 squared, 2 times 2 would be 4, is equal to c squared, or 5. Yeah, but remember, 5 equals c squared, not c, not the length of this. C times c would be 5. So we need to add this together to know that 5 is c squared. Next step, we square root the 5 and the c on both sides. Remember how in algebra you do the same thing on each side. I'm going to have to continue this video.